Hiya friends, Pegasus in the Starfield here with a walkthrough tour of my Wanted Combat Medics Guild Ship 31-770, designation Ambit, a custom rebuild of the Frontier that's been camouflaged for her Winter Lake Refuge safe house. It's inspired by the book series Ambit's Run by L.M. Sagas. My character Selene has all of the Constellation crew traveling with her. She just finished Barrett's companion quest, and he helped her with some hazard mitigation at Hell's Gate. Spoiler alert, there are a couple of reward items displayed inside from the Doom mini-quest. The landing bay enters into the engineering bay, and for this build I decided to enhance the pre-decorated ship Habs because I wanted those items and furniture sets that come in them. I felt like they're more like the book description, although my goal was really to capture the essence of the book ship's ambiance rather than make an exact replica. And I think I succeeded. To me, it definitely feels cozy and welcoming, yet capable and resilient, even though the layout is my own design. I added a bit of clutter in here. In the books, the Ambit is one of those ships whose mechanic has lots of projects she works on at the same time. And the books, there are 2 so far, are a little like Firefly, with lots of great characters, complicated backstories, and set in the frontiers of space where danger and adventure abound. The living quarters hab is a Deimos 3x1, and I elevated the basic setup by putting rugs down, adding some plants and stools, a couple of buildable stuffies from the Doom quest. Clutter. It's all things that soften the vibe, make it feel homey, and at the end of this tour I put a short clip to show before and after decorating this hab, if you're curious to see how much of a difference it is or looking for ideas. It's a bunch of immersive little details that add up to a big difference. I love the coloring on the wall there by the Doomslayer. My headcanon is that's Cora's handiwork. I also added on to the far end with walls and shelving to make visible food storage and fill in a bit of an awkward space. Across the ship is the passageway that'll take us to the cockpit, eventually. It goes through the Infirmary and Armory, which I added clutter that I've collected while running missions, exploring, and scouting more safe house locations. It's super bright because I accidentally dropped an extra lighting marker in here, and as the rugs sometimes do inside ships, it's under the floor somewhere, and I can't find it with the cursor. On balance, though, that's probably okay for an infirmary. In the Armory, I crammed in these workbenches for the weapons and spacesuits, as well as a bit of extra storage. I'm low-key collecting different spacesuits just to find out how many different case colors there are. And I wanted to display the Praetor because it looks pretty cool. I never played Doom, and from my experience with the mini-quest, I inferred that I would probably die a lot if I did try it. After I figured out I should move away from the gate, I did a lot better. And lucky for him, Barrett is an essential character because he did not move away to safety quickly enough. Before we take the ladder to the cockpit, we're going to look in on the captain's quarters. This is the HopeTech version, so it comes with the bathroom, a sleeping berth and desk, and a small meeting area with a table and a nav console. This is the first time I've found one of those desk fans with moving blades, and the only difference I saw between it and the other 2 I have like it is the weight. This one was only 0.1 instead of 2.0. I didn't notice whether it was moving when I picked it up, but I do like that little detail. Alright, the ladder brings us up into the control station. Not too much going on in here, but I like to include these in my ships for the additional crew slots, and I filled in this empty space by the hatch with a desk. The cockpit is the Deimos Ares bridge, and the seats around the nav table in here is one of the things I took directly from the book Ambit. It never occurred to me to do that before, but they fit really well in the space around those pillars while leaving standing room right next to the nav table. I like how much space this bridge has. It feels really immersive when the crew are actually all in here with me. The Ambit has been a great ship. I've really liked camouflaging it for my outpost, and it feels like a home. But I have to say that it's time for Selene to switch ships and relocate to one of her other safe houses. Bounty hunters have been in the neighborhood and actually found us on the other side of this planet. Fortunately, she's been planning for this. Another ship is camouflaged and ready for service, and she's working on building the next hideout, which is in a bit warmer of a location. And she's planning to make space for the crew to stay with her. I'll be back next time with Selene's new ship, the Almondine. I hope you'll join me again. It's quite a different style from the Ambit, but Selene is hoping that will throw the Ecliptic off her trail for a bit. The Habs and mods I used on this build are listed in the description. Feel free to drop me a line in the comments, and thanks for watching. Catch a smile out there.